Hello everyone, it's Rose. So today I'm doing something a little different. Instead of talking about Foodie Beauty, let's address someone that's known because of Foodie Beauty. Let's talk about Sjam. So last night Sjam did a live chat where he was essentially e-begging because he is looking at an eviction in about 14 days. And I would like to stress with this video that this video is not to shame anyone who is looking at an eviction or has been evicted. A lot of people fall on hard times, lose jobs, and it's just one of those things that you have to deal with if you have to deal with it. So if you're someone that you've gone through an eviction or you're facing eviction, this is not to shame you. This is just to bring to light something that Sjam is doing that really he should not be doing on YouTube. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. Okay, so before we get into the video that Piggy posted about Sjam and the stream last night, to explain the N4 form in Canada, what is an N4 notice? An N4 notice is a 14-day termination notice that gives the tenant three options. Option 1, pay the full amount owing and void the notice by the termination date. Option 2, move out of the unit by the termination date. Or Option 3, they can ignore the notice and wait until the landlord files with the tenant and landlord board. And something that I know about evictions, usually even after they send you a notice, they might give you an additional 3 months, uh, turning on what's going on in your life. And basically, if you talk to the landlord and the board, they might give you some extra time if you need it. So that is an N4 notice. So let's go over here. Okay, this is the thing by Piggy. Okay, let me just play that in a minute. So let me just get rid of that. I've got stuff lined up. Okay, so here is the thumbnail that Sjam posted with his live stream last night. He gave a corner of the N4 notice, and his live was titled Live Eviction Beasing McDonald's Last Supper. So he's looking at eviction, and rather than be sensible with his money, he's doing Uber Eats. And anybody who has ever ordered from Uber Eats, you know it's not cheap. So if you're someone and you're looking at an eviction or you're low on money, should you be ordering Uber Eats? Absolutely not. And if you're going to be at your place of residence for 14 more days, this is certainly not a Last Supper. I imagine you're going to eat more than just one time in the course of 2 weeks. So let's go back over here to the video by Piggy. And I'm going to leave a link for the video in the description for those of you that don't know about Piggy. Please go over to their channel, show them some love, give them a thumbs up, maybe a comment. They certainly deserve it for putting this video together. So let's play the video by Piggy.
Anyways, I'm going to address this. I didn't pay rent. I didn't have rent. This when you're dealing with a very bad alcohol addiction. And now I'm paying price. So now I'm going to lose my place. I'm trying to keep up on things.
Did you try to keep up with the payments? I beg to differ. So let's go over here. Let's go back in time for a minute. How did Sjam come to be known in the Foodie Beauty community? He came to be known in the Foodie Beauty community because he was the one sending Chantal thousands of dollars in super chats. I watched one night with him donating $2,000 just in one night. His average was about $1,000 per night whenever he did the big donations. So I don't know exactly how much he donated to Chantal in total, but it was several $1,000s. That much I can tell you. And so every time that Sjam came in the room, Foodie Beauty would get all excited because she knew it would mean big money. So were you really trying to keep up with your rent, Sjam? You were sending Foodie thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to her in super chats. rather than paying your rent. You chose to do that. You chose to take your money and give it to her. Now you're looking at a situation where your rent is behind. And had you kept the money in pocket that you gave Foodie and gave it to your landlord instead, you would not be in this situation, sir. It just wouldn't be happening. But I do remember you giving Foodie all that money.
I'm car payment behind, debt payment behind, I'm a rent behind. So the economy is what it is. But we're gonna have a last supper.
So basically, what you're doing, Sjam, is that just like Foodie, you were foolish with your money. You chose to spend your money in places where it did not need to go rather than in places where it did need to go, like your food, like your rent. So you spent your money foolishly because you want to be a known guy in Foodie's chat. And now you're coming to your audience and saying, I'm an idiot and I spent all my money. So now I'm coming to you and I'm expecting my audience to feel sorry for me and give me your money, the money that you've worked for, the money that you might need for your bills and rent. I'm going to put on this pitiful act, and this is my last supper, and I don't know where I'm going to be moving to, and I don't know where my cats are going to go. I also heard through the grapevine that one of Foodie's viewers, Missy Moo, offered you a place to live and you could take your cats with you. So if that's true, if her offer is good, that means you have a place to stay and so do your cats. So you're golden. You might have a place to go. And even if that were not the case, sir, you got 14 days to find a job, get a job going. If you find a job, I'm sure that if you went to your landlord and said, hey, I just started a job, can you give me some more time to work this out? I got a job. Here's my place of employment. You can check if you want to. Landlords are sometimes happy to work with the tenant if they get behind in rent. Because it doesn't sound like you're that behind. It's just like you've fallen a little bit behind. But if you get a job right now, you might be able to stay where you're at. But rather than getting your butt up and trying to fix the problem as much as you can, you're coming to your audience and saying, this is my last supper, and I don't know where I'm going to stay, and I don't know where my cats are going to stay. If you care enough about the situation, you'll fix it. You won't expect your audience to fix it.
This could be just, we're just gonna enjoy this last supper,
and it is not a last supper. Don't compare anything going on with you to anything in the Bible, okay? You're going to eat more than one supper in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna, yeah, that's my biggest worry right now is figuring out what I'm gonna do with my cats. My mom and my dad are not talking to me right now, but I think push comes to shove, they'll probably take in my cats. I don't think they're gonna take me in, but for now I'm only one car payment behind on my car. So I should be able to live in my car. It's not gonna be too big a deal. But yeah, so they're like, oh, how do you afford McDonald's? So we're basically splurging this year last.
Look at that. That's not even him going out to a McDonald's. Driving in his car to get McDonald's will be cheaper. That's Uber Eats. That's ridiculous. If you're facing an eviction, that is the last thing you should be doing is going and getting Uber Eats. That's just stupid. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. How dare you? How dare you, sir, do this stream where you're sitting there looking at the audience with puppy dog eyes and saying, I'm being evicted. It's my last supper. And at the same time, you're ordering Uber Eats. That's a slap in the face to people that are really going through hard times. They're doing everything they can do, and they're barely making it. How dare you do this? Doing an eviction fees and ordering Uber Eats. What's the matter with you?
It's my last supper. So I'm gonna have to. I didn't pay for that hotel. Got no. Family member did.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. You're over here doing an eviction fees, and yet you drove from where you are to Foodie, and you got a hotel. More money you didn't have to spend, but you did spend. So it seems like there's a pattern here with you and Foodie. You're both guilty of spending all of your money on stupid shit. And then after you're done spending your money on stupid shit and you're broke, you run to your audience to compensate for your stupidity.
I think that probably just. I'm getting evicted, yes. No. I really appreciate you guys being on the side. Sorry shit's gotten so bad. See if I have a job. Yeah.
You know what? If you care enough about having a home, you will get your butt up and get a job or try. Just try. But apparently you don't care because you did this stream and you were intoxicated. If you care enough about the situation, you will not drink and you'll say, I need to do something. This is serious. This is a serious situation. I need to get up and fix it. Rather than sit on stream drunk, eating Uber Eats and begging for money.
This is kind of my last supper.
No, it ain't.
Last day where I just spent money I didn't have.
Spend money you don't have. If you don't have it, how are you spending it? I love how you're sitting there saying to your audience, I'm broke, but then you order Uber Eats, so you must have some money. You must have at least $40 or $50 to spend on that McDonald's because you know how much that cost.
And got drunk, and that's it. Now I gotta try to fucking put shit back together.
Well, this ain't the way to do it. Sitting drunk on stream, eating Uber Eats, crying to your audience is not the way you put things back together. This is how things stay broken.
But my biggest priority is figuring out what to do with my cats. So.
And I hate that. I hate the fact that he's using his cat to try to get pity from the audience. Let me tell you something, Sjams. Listen to me. And this is coming from a pet parent. I've got a cat. She's my priority. If you loved your cat so damn much, why did you give all that money to Foodie? Why didn't you ensure that you and your cats would have a place to stay? So you weren't thinking of them when you gave all that money to Foodie, right? All those thousands of dollars that you could have paid your rent with, that you could have paid your bills with and got groceries with, you gave it to her. Now you're coming on camera saying, I don't know where my cats are going to stay. You weren't thinking of them when you gave her all that money, sir.
Poor fucking cats.
Yeah, poor cats.
I don't want them to go to some place they don't know. Everyone I know with family has cats, so I don't trust them to put them anywhere. So I don't know, they might be living in my car with me, but it just sucks. I'm fine with living in my car, but I don't like cats and stuff.
I so hate how he's using the animals to get pity from people. It makes my stomach turn how he and Foodie do that. They both do that. They have done that. He's doing it right now. Oh, feel sorry for me. Feel extra pity because I have animals. I feel sorry for the animals. I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for them because they have no choice but to go where they have to go, whether it's with you or somebody else. I feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for you. If you live in a ditch, I still wouldn't feel sorry for you because you put yourself there. You had money in the bank. You could have used it to pay for things. You chose it to pay for things you did not need, and here we are. Here you are.
They've done nothing wrong.
You're right, they haven't. You have.
Take care of things enough in time. Eviction notice? I'd have to prove that. I showed her the fucking display picture.
Yeah, the N4 notice, we don't know if it was his N4 notice, if it was just a N4 notice. How do we know that he actually received one?
I'm just trying to think about it right now. Like, something we'll deal with tomorrow.
You're trying not to think about it, but yet you're thinking about it and talking about it on stream in front of a bunch of strangers, expecting their pity and their money.
And a tenancy notice, non-payment, being evicted from your home.
Yeah, and you're right, Piggy. It's probably just a warning because it doesn't sound like he's months and months behind, and probably just like 1 month behind. And they're saying, hey, get it together or you're out. And even if they give a final notice, if you get a job and you talk to the landlord, maybe they might be able to work something out. You know, landlords, they're not all jerks. They'll work with you if you're in a tough spot. But if you say, hey, things are going to improve really soon, just give me a little bit more time, they'll work with you.
I'm here to cry about it or beg for money. I'm not here for that.
Yeah, right.
Sure, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're having our last supper. We're having our last night. We're just gonna have lunch tonight, and we'll figure something out for the cats. But I really don't want them to feel sorry for me. It's just,
Yeah, you do. If you didn't, you wouldn't be talking about this on stream the way you are and talking about your cats the way you do. You wanted people to feel sorry for you. You want them to send you money. You want them to send super chats. Who are you kidding? You learned all this crap from Foodie. This is what she does. You learned it from her.
I got till the 27th. I got to be out by the 27th. Scam.
Yeah.
What scam? Don't feel bad.
I really appreciate you guys all for watching. You know, you're probably watching because you think I'm getting fucking thrown out of my place. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm getting fucked over. Yay. Tea. What's the tea? That's the tea. Been here for 7 fucking years. I don't think they'll be able to evict me. They want to, but like they're trying to, but I don't think they'll be able to. They'll have to go to court, right?
Right. So you got more than 14 days. If they have to take it to court, it might take more than 14 days. So what is this crap about a last supper? You have at least 2 weeks to do something as Sham, to get a job, find a job, get some money. You've got 2 weeks. That 2 weeks is a good amount of time to start with. You might have more than that. What are you doing to fix your situation? What are you doing? You're just sitting there getting drunk and having Uber Eats. And if you didn't have that much money, you might have to run to a store and get some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and some bologna and some ramen. That's what you should have done, not spend $40 on Uber Eats. People who are broke don't get Uber Eats. Okay? They just don't.
I haven't been at work this week. I shouldn't even talk about this shit online. I really shouldn't. I need to shut my mouth. My rent's over 900. But
That's not a big amount of money. It's $900. He's not like $5, $6, $7,000 behind. He's 900. You can fix that, Sjam.
it isn't too bad. So I
No.
really want to try to keep this place.
So you're over there. You're only $900 behind in your rent, which if you worked 1 or 2 jobs, you could fix that. You could fix all of that. That's not a big amount of money. Maybe you could work out with your landlord. Like if you get a new job, you could do it in payments and you could break it up and you could pay it all off. You should be working out what you can do and how you can work around this thing.
I said tonight was the last supper, so I got some booze, I got some McDonald's, and I basically said, fuck it. You know, if you're short $1 or you're short $200, what's the fucking difference? No, $200. Shut up. Yeah, I wish. She said she had an extra room, but
Oh, there we go. So he wants to move into Chantal's mansion. Thing is, nobody's even sure if she's got the 4-bedroom place. Which, by the way, Chantal, a 4-bedroom place is not a mansion. When I think of a mansion, I think of something with like thousands of square feet, huge, looking like a resort. 4-bedroom place is not a mansion. But if you're over there trying to get a spot in Foodie's place, I wouldn't be counting on that, Sjam. I wouldn't be counting on that at all. If you're looking at that to save you from your situation, don't count on Chantal. Haven't you learned that by now? Don't count on Chantal.
I already got the cat. She's got two. I don't know. I could ask her, I guess. I don't know if she can do it. Guys, go. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll probably back soon.
So now he's doing the rat face. Anyway, that was the video from Piggy. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Again, please go check out Piggy's channel and the video. Leave a like, a thumbs up, and a comment if you will. But I was just, this makes me angry. This man actually has the audacity, the gall to get on YouTube, and he spent his money stupidly on Foodie for months. And now he has the audacity to get on YouTube and come to his audience to maybe get money out of them for his stupidity. And he's got 2 weeks to fix his situation. At least 2 weeks, maybe more. And $900 really is not a large amount of money to work out with the landlord. If you buckle down and you get stuff straight, you can work it out. So he's putting out this sense of urgency of, oh, I'm going to be evicted. But the more you listen to him, it's really not that urgent. There was really no reason right now to do a live stream like this. This is not his last supper. I'm sure he's going to be eating supper a lot more after tonight. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on Sjam and his e-begging. I think it's shameless. I think it's unnecessary. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Y'all have a good day and please take care. Bye-bye.